I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Madam Chair?
So
And
Todd,
for the record,
for purposes of just clarity, okay, the reso gets modified to eliminate the execute portion of the reso.
so as amended.
As amended.
And
You're
also
removing the
quick
execution part.
There's also a thing about together with a quit clean deed, so that'll be taken out.
Yeah, that gets taken out as well.
We're the ones who are going to execute in a final vote here on the contract when it comes back. When do you anticipate that this will come back, Mr. Manager?
Either the first or second meeting in September.
Okay. I think that's fair, and you should have plenty of time, particularly if you don't take a long vacation. Thank you.
Madam Chair?
Hold on a second. Mr. City Clerk.
And again, just for the record, the motion was adopted as amended unanimously 5-0.
Madam Chair, I'd also like to recommend, or rather request from the administration that an FAQ sheet be put together, because we've received just a barrage of questions on this item. I think there's been a lot of confusion, so I think we spelled out a lot on the record, but if we could have all this as one document that the city could put out that we could each share, that would be very helpful.
I think if you'll indulge this, I think once we finish the negotiation on the PSA, we'll do an abstract from that that summarizes everything that we addressed and that was requested here and highlights it as per the PSA. That way you can certainly communicate that to anybody that has an inquiry.
My concern, though, would be that there's a number of things that aren't necessarily going to be spelled out in the PSA, like the impact on other businesses, some of the signage things. There may be things that aren't covered in there because they're not specific to the entity, but they're the kinds of things that the general public or downtown residents, downtown businesses, et cetera, are interested in. I want to make sure that that information is readily available so there's not a burden on us to be responding to individual questions all the time, but rather that we have everything in one place that we could put out. So there may be things that you're not covering in the contract.
Just to help with that, they do have a website for this, Preserve Olympia, and it's supposed to hold all the question and answers, the plans for development from Richard Heisenbottle for the restoration, as well as whatever transaction gets ultimately drafted. So it's a resource for all residents. If they want more information, that's a great place to go. And I think it's preserveolympia.com, right? Or .org?
Thank you.